And there's energy centers, there's chakra centers that are not in the physical body. And I think that even just expanding into that awareness is a obvious aha probably for you. You're like, yeah, there's more going on here. And activating those is essential to open these certain gates. So one of the reasons, I need to give more context as to why we haven't been hearing about these and what's going on. So in part, some of it was intrinsic. I think that that's one of the reasons that we haven't heard more about it. And if you dig even just a bit into the Taoist tradition, that's where I learned a lot of this. Ancient Rosicrucian tradition, where I learned a lot of this. This is right there. But it's one of those things that it's inherent in that expansion. In, say, when you're in yoga or something, and you're in the class, you're opening up to the cosmos, right? You're deepening into the earth. And so there's always this innate obviousness to it. But I think distinctively bringing awareness to these pieces is essential. This is very powerful ancient knowledge. And so having access to these certain things, some people maybe even weren't ready for. So there's some of the hiddenness to it, especially in the lower centers. Because in the Western tradition, the religion, the church was scared, demonized, connecting with the earth, connecting with the goddess traditions, more of the pagan earth traditions. They were wanting to wipe that out so that they could be the intermediary to source. So there were reasons for this as to why you haven't heard of them, but now you're going to. And so we're going to dive into it now and get into just some of them. These are the key essential ones. Now there's so much more, and that's where it can get pretty vast. And so I just want to get specific on some that you can start really tuning into and bringing your awareness to. And I invite you, as I'm talking about it, to tune into your body, to tune into your energy field and be like, yeah, I already know that one. I've already been connecting with it. Or, oh, this is new to me. Let's feel into that and see what's going on. And this becomes the first step in activation, in connecting with them. Now, this is so important. This is so foundational to your etheric body, to your spiritual life, to your everyday life and becoming grounded and balanced, that I created a whole chakra course. Let's start with the top of the head. Let's start with the all-star, which is the 8th chakra. And many of you maybe have heard of the 8th chakra. That's great. A lot of people call it the soul star chakra. That's kind of the new age term for it, which is fine. That sounds great, the soul star chakra. And it does illustrate what it does, what its purpose is. And that's so much of what we need to explore, is what's the purpose of these pieces. So the soul star chakra, say that 4 times fast, is the connection, is the seat of your higher self. And it also coalesces. That means that there's a shared energetic space in this grand soul council energetic space right here that your guardian angel also resides. It's a very powerful space. This holds your template of your soul blueprint for your life. And it's the intermediary connection point between the cosmos, the celestials, and your physical body. So some of the other ones that I want to touch on, and kind of the counterpart to this one, is the Earth Star Chakra. The Earth Star Chakra is essential because you can only go as high, you can only travel to as far a star as you go deep into the earth. Okay, you might be able to like rocket launch off, on a journey, on a trip, by just accelerating your energy, a certain meditation, but to actually ground in and be able to stabilize and hold these big, vast energies. Because when you start playing up here, you can call in stars, all right? It's really big energy. And I think that that's why a lot of people have challenges with it, right? Where it's like, this is too much, this full moon, this eclipse. I used to have that. I used to get these Shakti fever headaches where all the new energy coming in during, say, an eclipse would get stuck in my head, and it would be the most excruciating headache. And it was just an energy headache because I don't get other headaches. And it would happen for years, all through my 20s. And it wasn't until I started working on these chakras between the legs and below the feet, and I was doing this with the Taoist tradition, but that stopped. It ended because this energy flow, there's a lot of different energy flows happening here. We're not going to get into that.